Imagine Goku just screaming at the prison realm and Gojo breaks out of it. Is that the kind of thing that would happen if Goku tried to solve the plot of Jujutsu Kaisen? Maybe, but we'll have to start from the beginning. The main plot of Jujutsu Kaisen ultimately comes down to using the Culling Games as some sort of ritual to optimize the cursed energy and start the merger. The reason why it was so hard to stop is because the plan was 1,000 years in the making. Kenjaku spent 1,000 years planting the seeds for the Culling Games, which was basically Ragnarok in the context of the Jujutsu society. Japanese people would merge with Tengen, and their fusion would most definitely destroy the world. It'd be worse than any hypothetical nuclear war that you could imagine. But wait, the gang did manage to prevent the merger, and if they had Goku on their side, things would have been even easier. To start things off, let's assume that Goku pulls up to the Jujutsu Kaisen verse during the Todo vs Yuji fight. Welcome all newcomers to the channel, and welcome back to all current subscribers. If you're liking the content, loving the content, or have your power level over 9,000, go ahead and give me a like and subscribe and follow. More anime content coming soon. In the meantime, my name is TK. Let's get into some anime. To start us off, after Yuji replies to Todo's infamous question by saying that he likes tall women with big butts, there's going to be a knock. Knock knock. Hey, it's me, Goku. Todo and Yuji are taken aback. Yo, is this for real? You were Goku from Dragon Ball? Yuji asks. Oh, so you've heard about me. I guess I got distracted using instant transmission though. What is this place? Goku asks. For context, Yuji is already familiar with major battle shonen, so of course, he'd know all about Goku. As for Todo, he gets down to business. Answer me, Goku. What's your type of woman? Todo asks. Well, my wife's pretty strong, so I guess I like strong women, Goku responds. Hearing this, a wide grin takes over Todo's face. Excellent. You're a man of culture as well, my brother, he responds. As this conversation continues, Mahito and the others make their move and a curtain is cast on the site of the Goodwill events. Soon, Yuji and Todo come to Megumi and Maki's rescue like they did in the original story, but of course, Goku is with them. Brother Goku, let Brother Itadori use this opportunity to learn for the time being, Todo states. But I want to fight too, Goku replies. Well, I don't know how strong you are, but don't worry. You'll get your opportunity, Todo declares. Yuji masters Black Flash and then Goku watches as Yuji and Todo fight Hanami together. Eventually, Gojo breaks through the curtain and Hanami decides to escape. This is the point in the story where Gojo blasts Hanami with hollow purple. But the difference is that Goku doesn't let Hanami go. He was waiting for his turn, and so when Hanami decides to flee, he catches up to the disaster curse and grabs his shoulder. Hey, come on, fight me too, Goku says. Coincidentally, Gojo has already unleashed Hollow Purple. Goku uses instant transmission to dodge Hollow Purple and then appears in front of Gojo. That blast felt strong. I can tell you're the strongest one here, cool guy, Goku tells Gojo. He is still holding Hanami with one hand. Is this a dream? I can't believe you managed to dodge Hollow Purple, Gojo says. Yeah, I knew it was dangerous, so I teleported, Goku says. Anyways, let's first get rid of this curse, Gojo says as he uses red and kills Hanami. Why would you do that? There was no reason to kill the guy, Goku asks. You're an interesting guy, tell me. Who are you? Gojo asks. They're both floating in the air, which is why Yuji can't hear them, but later, Yuji explains to Gojo that Goku is the main character of a manga called Dragon Ball. This conversation happens while Gojo is treating Goku to some food at the restaurant. Cool guy, I want to fight you, Goku tells Gojo while Gojo is binge reading Dragon Ball. If you're really the Goku from this manga, I do not think we should fight, at least not until all the curses are taken care of and Sukuna is dealt with, Gojo says. Curses? Sukuna? If that's the case, I'll help you, Goku replies. No, it'd be better for us to keep you hidden for the time being. I don't know who this mastermind is behind these recent attacks, but if that guy realizes that someone like you exists, he may go into hiding. We need to give the curses a false sense of security so that they can be dished out and eliminated, Gojo declares. Goku is confused but agrees because Gojo gives him a debit card they can use at any restaurant he wants without worrying about the bill. Don't fight anyone or attract any attention, Goku. Just dress normally and use the card to eat whatever you want, Gojo tells Goku. Goku ends up accepting the offer because why the hell not? The story continues as Goku spends his days eating all sorts of food and other delights that Japan has to offer. The death painting arc goes as expected, and then a few weeks later, it's finally October 31st. Gojo handles the situation as he did in the original story, while Goku is in Hokkaido. Of course, Gojo fights the curses and unfortunately, he gets sealed in the prison realm just like how it was in the original story. Everyone learns about this, and the events of the Shibuya Incident begin. Meanwhile, Goku enters a Wagyu beef establishment and tries paying using the card, but the card doesn't work, which confuses Goku. You see, the card Gojo gave Goku was for his family's bank account, not his personal account. All this time, Goku was basically spending the Gojo family's fortune on food, but after Gojo got sealed and the higher-ups learned about this, their plan to remove Gojo from the Jujutsu Society is leaked to the Gojo clan. Well, as you can expect, the other members of the Gojo clan take over the fortune and cancel all the cards that Gojo had on himself. This is why Goku was unable to pay for the Wagyu beef. He looks incredibly sorry, which makes both the waiter and the chef go easy on him, and guess what? Soon a Dragon Ball fan walks in, gets impressed by Goku's cosplay of Goku, and offers to pay for the meal. Goku exits the restaurant and wonders what he should do now because he is afraid that the card may not work again. He decides to use instant transmission to teleport to Gojo and discuss the situation with him. Goku finds it hard to locate Gojo, but he ultimately succeeds and then uses instant transmission. Just like that, he finds himself in the prison realm. Yes, Goku teleports inside of the prison realm. "You're in a weird place, my man. What's up?" Goku asks Gojo. "I can't tell if I'm hallucinating or if it's real." "How did you get inside, Goku?" Gojo asks. "I used instant transmission," Goku replies. "You mean a technique you learned after Namek? Can you use it again?" Gojo asks. "Sure, why not? But more importantly, I wanted to tell you that the card you gave me is no longer working," Goku says. Don't worry. I'll get you another card. For now, get me out of here. But be careful. Time doesn't flow linearly here," Gojo says. Goku thumbs up and uses instant transmission to go wherever Yuji is. The teleportation happens and both of them are back in Shibuya. "Yuji looks a bit different now, don't you think?" Goku asks. "That's because Sukuna has taken over. It seems a lot has happened while I was away," Gojo replies. To put things into perspective, they appeared during Sukuna's fight with Mahoraga before Sukuna uses Malevolent Shrine. "Goku, you handle Mahoraga. I'll take care of Yuji," Gojo says. "Mahoraga? You mean the beast?" Goku asks. Gojo then appears behind Sukuna and grabs his shoulder. Sukuna is stunned while Gojo simply says, "Itadori Yuji, how long are you going to stay asleep?" Yuji takes back control and looks at Gojo with tears of happiness. "Sensei, you're back," he says. "Yes, now let's clean up this mess," Gojo replies. He and Yuji appeared during Mahito's fight with Nanami, and you bet Gojo kills Mahito right then and there. Nanami survives, and because Mahito dies, Nobata doesn't become a vegetable. As for Kenjaku, he is no longer able to start the Culling Games because he needed Mahito's idol transfiguration. Yes, the moment Gojo kills Mahito, the in-game conflict is effectively resolved. This is unsettling. "How did you manage to get out of the prison realm?" Kenjaku asks Gojo. "I guess a manga character popped up and took me out of there. Does that make sense to you?" Gojo asks. Meanwhile, Yuji and Nobata start looking for Megumi. They do not know that Goku is fighting Mahoraga, and he is not taking the fight seriously, which is why Mahoraga keeps growing stronger because he continues to adapt to Goku's fists and punches. Gojo uses Unlimited Void and fries Kenjaku's brain. He kills the guy without damaging Geto's body. Now, Sukuna knows what's going on, and so he decides to take over Yuji's body right away because the Culling Games are not going to happen at this point. He takes over Yuji's body for a minute, goes to Megumi, and transfers himself into Megumi's suspended body. He then decides to tame Mahoraga himself, and because Goku is curious, he steps away for a minute. But sadly, for Sukuna, Mahoraga has adapted to Goku. Naturally, this makes Mahoraga too strong, and Sukuna is unable to tame him. Goku steps in and stops Mahoraga from killing both Sukuna and Megumi. "I had a lot of fun, Mahoraga," he says, and then destroys the Shikigami using Kamehameha because it hadn't adapted to the Kamehameha yet. Later, Sukuna is still in control of Megumi, but Megumi is not too depressed, and so he keeps holding Sukuna back from doing anything he wants. The gang is confused as to what to do next, but Goku comes in clutch and proposes the idea of sealing Sukuna away. He asks for a container and a specific talisman, and then uses Mafubo on Megumi, also known as the Evil Containment Wave. Sukuna alone is sucked out of Megumi's body and sealed into the container. Ultimately, this was 15-finger Sukuna, so 5 fingers are still left out. So Yuji eats the other 5 and then asks Goku to use Mafubo on him too. Goku uses Mafubo again and seals these 5 fingers in another container. He then uses instant transmission and goes to the moon. Goku lets Sukuna out, but because Sukuna no longer has a body, he disintegrates into nothingness. "Aw, I just wanted to fight you, Sukuna. I'm sorry about this," Goku says as he realizes that Sukuna just died in front of him. He goes back to Earth and looks depressed, but lucky for him, Gojo declares that now that they've solved all of their problems, he can give Goku the fight he wanted. In the climax, Yuji and the others celebrate while Goku vs. Gojo finally happens. And guys, this is how Goku will solve all of the plot of Jujutsu Kaisen in 11 minutes. What do you think? Do you agree with this alternate reality or do you disagree? Come on guys, let's continue this conversation in the comment section down below. Now one little caveat that I will change up is that Saiyans nor Earthlings can breathe in space. So that was just my own personal interpretation, but Goku could go anywhere else or any other planet in the solar system, to be honest, and drop actually Sukuna off. So if you all enjoyed the video and are only 2 months away from unlocking Ultra Instinct, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe on the video. And also let me tell you that this is just the first of one of the series of videos about Goku going to other anime universes and solving their plot for them too. So which anime do you guys want to see Goku in next? Let me know in the comment section down below. Well, with that said, you guys, I'll see you on the next video.
挽回千本桜影吉